volatile organic compounds, VOCs, and indoor air quality management. We often talk about air pollution and fine dust, which are known to cause significant health issues. In fact, fine dust pollution is responsible for about 6 million deaths per year. However, what many people don't realize is that indoor air pollution leads to approximately 2.8 million deaths annually. This is because indoor environments are enclosed spaces where pollutants can accumulate, making them up to 1,000 times more likely to penetrate deep into the lungs compared to outdoor air. Beyond these statistics, we have already experienced tragic events related to indoor air pollution. This is why understanding indoor pollutants, especially volatile organic compounds, VOCs, is crucial. The deadly humidifier disinfectant incident. One of the most infamous cases of indoor air pollution was the humidifier disinfectant disaster in South Korea. This incident caused severe lung diseases, with the main culprits being PHMG, polyhexamethylene guanidine, and PGH, phosphate guanidine hydrochloride. These chemicals were quickly recognized as hazardous substances and banned. Additionally, CMIT, chloramethyllisothiazolinone, and MIT, methylisothiazolinone, which were also present in the disinfectants, were later identified as harmful. However, it took much longer, 13 years, to officially confirm their toxicity. The reason for this delay was that these substances were present in low concentrations and were used in a wide range of products, making it difficult to establish a clear link between exposure and lung damage. Even in 2022, a report revealed that CMIT and MIT were detected in some car air fresheners. However, recent products no longer contain these harmful substances. It's important to note that while PHMG and PGH were the most dangerous chemicals in the humidifier disinfectant case, other volatile organic compounds, VOCs, remain a concern in everyday life. Sick building syndrome and VOCs. Instead of discussing specific disinfectant ingredients, today's focus is on the various toxic substances that contribute to sick building syndrome, SBS. These substances fall under the category of volatile organic compounds, VOCs. VOCs encompass a wide range of chemicals, and many of them are classified as Group 1 carcinogens, meaning they are definitely linked to cancer in humans. This is a more serious classification than substances like phthalates and short-chain chlorinated paraffins, which are only categorized as Group 2B, possible carcinogens. When constructing a building, many materials contain VOCs, leading to sick building syndrome, especially in new homes. In fact, regulations for indoor air quality focus on 6 main VOCs, with formaldehyde being the most well-known. However, VOCs are not only found in construction materials, they are also present in cleaning products, air fresheners, and household items. Health effects of VOC exposure. The most well-known Group 1 carcinogens among VOCs include benzene, chloroform, formaldehyde. These chemicals are always present in indoor environments, although their levels may vary. The health effects of VOC exposure include cancer. Long-term exposure can lead to cancers such as nasopharyngeal cancer and leukemia. People who frequently move into new homes or offices have a higher risk compared to those who stay in the same place for long periods. Respiratory and skin conditions. VOCs can trigger asthma, atopic dermatitis, and allergic rhinitis. Neurological effects. Even if VOC exposure does not cause severe diseases, it can lead to headaches, sleep disorders, and concentration issues. Are professional VOC removal services effective? Due to growing concerns about VOCs, many sick building syndrome removal services have emerged. However, their effectiveness is questionable. A KBS fact-checking report investigated these services, particularly the use of ozone treatment phytoncide sprays. According to the report, ozone has little to no effect in removing indoor air pollutants. Phytoncide, a natural compound from plants, does not chemically neutralize VOCs like formaldehyde. It may have antibacterial and deodorizing properties, but it does not remove hazardous substances. Proven methods to reduce VOCs. According to South Korea's Ministry of Environment's Indoor Air Quality Management Manual, the only scientifically proven methods for reducing VOCs are time. VOC emissions naturally decrease over time. Typically, it takes about 3 years for a new building to release most of its VOCs. During this period, natural ventilation is the most effective method. For example, after 1 year, toluene levels drop to 20% of their original concentration, and formaldehyde levels decrease by 35%. Ventilation. Since VOCs are airborne, the simplest way to remove them is through frequent ventilation. Open windows and doors regularly to allow fresh air to circulate. Baking out method. Heat treatment. What is it? This involves heating a room to accelerate the release of VOCs from furniture and building materials. How to do it? Close all doors and windows. Open all furniture doors and drawers to allow trapped VOCs to escape. Set the heating system to 33 to 38 degrees Celsius and maintain this temperature for 6 to 8 hours. After heating, ventilate for at least 2 hours. Repeat the process up to 5 times for maximum VOC reduction. This method has been scientifically proven to be effective. VOC levels decrease by 35 to 71%. Formaldehyde levels drop by 50%. Managing indoor air quality is crucial because while outdoor air pollution, particularly fine dust, causes about 6 million deaths annually, indoor air pollution accounts for a staggering 2.8 million deaths per year. Since indoor spaces are enclosed, pollutants are up to 1,000 times more likely to reach the lungs compared to outdoor air. One of the most devastating examples of indoor air pollution was the humidifier disinfectant scandal, where toxic chemicals such as PHMG, polyhexamethylene guanidine, and PGH, phosphate guanidine hydrochloride, caused pulmonary fibrosis, leading to severe health consequences. Additional chemicals like CMIT, chloramethylisothiazolinone, and MIT, methylisothiazolinone, were also present in these disinfectants but took 13 years to be officially classified as hazardous due to their low concentrations, making it difficult to prove their toxicity. Even in 2022, CMIT was detected in some car air fresheners, though manufacturers claim that newer products no longer contain these harmful substances. The key takeaway is that humidifier disinfectant components should never be present in any household products, as they cause irreversible lung damage. Beyond humidifier disinfectants, another major concern is sick building syndrome, SBS, caused by volatile organic compounds, VOCs, which are emitted from building materials, cleaning products, and air fresheners. Some VOCs, such as formaldehyde, are classified as Group 1 carcinogens and can lead to serious health issues, including nasopharyngeal cancer, leukemia, respiratory diseases like asthma, and even neurological symptoms such as headaches and sleep disorders. With increasing awareness, many SBS removal services have emerged, but their effectiveness is questionable. Investigations by KBS Fact Check found that ozone treatment and phytoncide sprays have no significant effect on reducing VOC levels. Instead, scientifically proven methods to reduce VOC exposure include time, as VOC emissions naturally decrease over a year, ventilation, which is the most effective method, and baking out, heating the space to accelerate VOC release, reducing VOC levels by up to 71%. Using eco-friendly furniture can also significantly lower VOC emissions, while supplementary methods like plants, humidifiers, and air purifiers offer minor benefits. Professional SBS removal services, however, are considered the least effective solution. Apart from new buildings, VOC exposure is common in clothing and household chemicals. Formaldehyde, a Group 1 carcinogen, is often used in new clothes to prevent wrinkles, mold, and color fading, while dry-cleaned clothes contain perchloroethylene, a substance suspected of causing bladder cancer. To reduce exposure, it is essential to wash new clothes before wearing them and remove plastic covers from dry-cleaned garments immediately, allowing them to air out in a well-ventilated space. Another concern is mothballs containing naphthalene, classified as a Group 2B carcinogen, which can cause olfactory nerve damage and lung cancer when inhaled. Although naphthalene was banned from use in public restrooms in 2016 and was scheduled for a total ban in 2022, enforcement remains unclear, and mothballs are still widely available. When you pick up your clothes from the dry cleaner for the first time, immediately remove the plastic cover and air them out on a well-ventilated balcony for at least 3 hours. As for mothballs, avoid naphthalene-based ones and opt for natural alternatives like lavender oil or cedar chips, which can effectively repel pests. This way, we can reduce exposure to harmful substances in our clothing. Now, let's move on to the final topic: candles, diffusers, and deodorizers. These household products release volatile organic compounds, VOCs, significantly affecting indoor air quality. Many people enjoy using scented candles for their pleasant aroma, but they should be aware that burning anything indoors inevitably produces harmful substances. According to the 2019 Indoor Air Quality FAQ published by the South Korean Ministry of Environment, burning a scented candle for just 2 hours increases total volatile organic compound, TVOC, levels to 5.66 times the safety standard. Incense sticks are even worse. Burning one for just 15 minutes raises benzene levels to 6.21 times the limit. VOCs contain multiple Group 1 carcinogens, with benzene being one of the most dangerous. Some reports even show that leaving a candle burning for 2 hours discolored a nearby face mask, sparking concerns about the chemicals released. To minimize risks, avoid using scented candles whenever possible. If you must use them, limit burning time to 1 hour and always ventilate the room immediately after use, even if that means clearing out the scent you initially wanted. Additionally, trim the blackened wick with scissors after each use, as residual soot contains harmful chemicals. Diffusers and air fresheners: unlike candles, diffusers do not involve burning, making them relatively safer. However, they still release VOCs, including terpenes and alcohols, which are common ingredients in most diffusers. Terpenes are generally considered safe, but when they react with indoor ozone, they can form formaldehyde, a Group 1 carcinogen. Alcohols are found in nearly all diffusers. While ethanol itself is classified as a Group 1 carcinogen when consumed, inhaling evaporated alcohol can still cause respiratory irritation, headaches, and asthma symptoms. Some diffusers have also been found to contain phthalates, which act as endocrine disruptors. A study by Cheongnam National University found that exposure to certain diffuser chemicals caused rats to experience early puberty, up to 5 days earlier than normal. Deodorizers, fabric sprays, and air fresheners: while I personally do not favor scented candles or diffusers, I have long used fabric deodorizers, until I researched their ingredients. Investigating deodorizer formulas proved difficult because manufacturers often withhold ingredient lists, citing trade secrets. According to the Environmental Working Group, EWG, in the U.S., deodorizers contain up to 81 chemicals, yet companies disclose only 3 on the label. The South Korean Ministry of Environment also found 5 hazardous substances in deodorizers, but companies only admitted to 4. One undisclosed substance was benzisothiazolinone, a chemical from the same family as CMIT/MIT, the toxic chemicals found in the humidifier disinfectant scandal. Although this does not mean deodorizers contain actual humidifier disinfectant, they include chemically similar compounds, raising concerns. Investigative reports by South Korean media have also detected Group 1 carcinogens like benzene and trichloroethylene in deodorizers. However, manufacturers argue that their products comply with government safety standards.